Well, there may be traffic on the 101 in your evening commute, but if you made it home in time and tuned in to NorCal Sports TV, we got a good one on hands for you as we come to you live from inside of the Lions Den here at the Anza College in Silicon Valley, Cupertino, California. As we got a good one here tonight for you, some JUCO men's hoops here on NorCal Sports TV as it's the battle of the 101 with the top-ranked team in Cali, City College of San Francisco Rams, getting ready to take on the De Anza Mountain Lions. And hello, everybody. Happy New Year. It's Philip Hall on the call. Happy to be with you for this midweek edition of some 3C2A men's basketball. And, man, the City College of San Francisco Rams continue to set the standard statewide as the reigning 3C2A men's basketball champions. As head coach Justin LeBeau, who's in his 23rd season with the Rams, has once again pushed the right buttons with a roster loaded with Division I level talent. Coming off an extended break, the Rams last saw action on December 20th when they dominated Contra Costa 107-53 in the Tristan Hill Holiday Tournament hosted by San Joaquin Delta. This year's CCF squad is headlined by a unique talent in freshman Kenyon DeMunick, a 6'9" guard dubbed JUCO Wimby, who leads the team as the top scorer, averaging 13 points a game, while also ranking as the top shot blocker in California for 4 blocks per game. But for the City College of San Francisco, they look to run the table as they open up conference play tonight. And on the other side, De Anza, who are also coming off an extended break themselves, came off an 81-75 win over Monterey Peninsula, where 4 players scored in double figures, with Thacker, Villanueva, Bravelli, and McDowell leading the way. They have a shot to upset the number 1 team in California. We're going to bring you coverage of that here as we will take a short break, be back with the starting 5 and a tip-off at City College of San Francisco, getting ready to take on De Anza right here on NorCal Sports TV. We'll be back in just a moment.
Would like to thank you for your cooperation, and please enjoy tonight's game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's straight glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And we welcome you back to Cupertino as we're about to get ready for this NorCal matchup between the number 1 ranked City College of San Francisco Rams getting ready to take on the Anza Mountain Lions right here on NorCal Sports TV to open up Coast Conference North play. And hello again, everybody. It's Philip Hall on the call. Happy to be with you on this Wednesday evening in Silicon Valley as the City College of San Francisco coming at 13-1 with a strong start to their season, just dominating in non-conference play. And on the other side with Joe Participic's squad and the Mountain Lions, they come in 6-8, but look to make a competitive run for the Coast Conference North title as they have a shot to upset the number 1 team in California. As we're going to give you the starting lineup for both squads tonight, beginning with the CCSF Rams, as they are led by Elliott Conley, who wears number 3, Amari Muhammad, sophomore guard out of Oakland wearing 21, Shane Lincoln, freshman out of Arlington, Virginia, Vitor Oliveira, the Brazilian sophomore, standing at 6'5", wearing number 25, and then Kenyon DeMunich, JUCO Wimby, you could dub him as, wearing 45 to round out the starting lineup, standing at 6'9", 210, big shot blocker, the top shot blocker in Cali at the moment. For Anza, it's the return of Makai Thomas, who's coming off a hand injury. Gio Bravelli, the freshman, will be getting another start tonight. He's been showing out for Anza in the last few games. Josh Villanueva, wearing number 10, he's in the lineup. Theo McDowell, a top 15 scorer in the state of California, wearing 24. He's back looking to dominate and run the table against CCSF tonight. And Isaac Cisse, wearing number 40, will round out the starting 5 for Joel Participic's Mountain Lions. Our referee crew tonight, crew chief Renee Robinson, along with Lance Riley and Dwayne Ely, going to be running up and down the sidelines in this one. And, man, what a matchup this is going to be, especially when you have a top 10 offense in Anza coming in to open up their conference play against one of the tougher teams and just an all-around JUCO powerhouse. Because the thing is, folks, with City College of San Francisco, you can compare them to a mid-level, a low-level Division I school. And talking with my producer tonight, Levi Flores, we were thinking, what D1 teams could CCSF knock off? Well, we're going to see how Anza can handle this big test to open up conference play. As the player is about to get ready to hit the court here. Now they get the tip-off going. Said to be a good night. You can see already Makai Thomas with a tall task in front of him. He's got Kenyon DeMunich squaring up against him for the tip-off here. Glad you could join us here in Silicon Valley. We're underway with the Rams winning the tip easily, nonchalant for DeMunich. Oh, here they come. It's the rock with Oliveira from the baseline. Pass outside. Almost losing it there with Shane Lincoln. They kick it out. Pulling up from 3 right out the gate. Amari Muhammad gets on the board for the Rams. Sophomore guard out of Oakland. Graduated from Oakland Tech High School. Also winning a state championship there. First state championship for the Bulldogs. Here's Theo McDowell going baseline, but catwalked it too much, so it's going to be a turnover going back to the Rams. As we look back at that play, the three-point shot by Amari Muhammad. Good to go. One thing to watch out for San Francisco, they also have a top 5 defense in the state, as there's a steal right on the baseline. Makai Thomas bringing it up court and finishing inside for the deuce. Makai Thomas scoring his first bucket, coming back from injury. He missed 2 games for the Mountain Lions. And DeMunich popping one right in front of Makai Thomas, shooting through the sole there as he gets on the board himself with a 3-ball. And talk to my producer, keep the camera on number 45 for CCSF in this one, as he is going to be a threat, and he's got the talent to play at a D1 level and possibly even in the NBA. Teams will salivate over the kind of talent he possesses. There's a 3-ball there by the Brazilian Vitor Oliveira. Oliveira stands at 6'5". He went to high school in Florida. And Gio Bravelli getting the answer there. The freshman out of San Rafael knocking down one from the outside himself. And that's how the Mountain Lions are going to have to match up against the Rams to try to get one over them here tonight. They may have to work a lot from the outside instead of trying to work in the paint, because that paint is going to be locked up tight on defense. Deflection there by Thomas goes out of bounds. You can see from the corner pocket, Bravelli, he has just been showing why he deserves the extra burn for Joe Bertisevich. Currently averaging 12 points per game on the season and a high percentage three-point shooter from the outside. He shoots about 34% from three. That one goes out of bounds on the tip. See Kenyon Demunic with a tray ball from the right wing. I'm telling you, folks, this guy does it all, and there's a reason why I call him JUCO Wemby. Not only can he deny access for trying to go inside the paint, but he could pop it from the outside and shoot all across the floor. Makai Thomas with the board, brings it back up for the Anza here. Villanueva passing it back to Thomas. He'll set up from the logo. Just extensive height. Thomas having to look over the trees. He's got Demunic on him, and Demunic trying to rip that one clean, but Thomas gets it back. Shot clock's down to 8. They go to the left, and the 3-ball swirls in the cup. Gio Bravelli once again. Demunic trying to fight his way through, but he's going to be fouled. Good on Bravelli to get the shot over some height there. Amari Muhammad, even though he stands at 5'10", there's still almost an even matchup between him. Bravelli stands at 6 feet. Here's Kenyon Demunic at the line, missing the first free throw there. Kenyon Demunic, he's from San Leandro. Played his high school ball at the top-notch prep academy, Link Academy in Missouri. Vitor Oliveira, we're getting a front row seat from him trying to keep that ball in bounds as Demunic went 0 for 2 at the charity stripe that time. Now here's McDowell trying to work around the defense, finishes for the and-one finish. And he'll have a shot for a three-point play. See McDowell working in the paint there and able to get that one past Lincoln. So here he is at the line. Theo McDowell continuing to be a top 15 scorer in the 3C2A. He's having an excellent season in his second year with the Mountain Lions. Continuing to be that leader for his squad. As in half of his games, he scored over 20 points. Here's Demunic from the baseline, guard up with Cisse. And Elliott Conley airballing the three-point shot. Well, it's going to go back to the Mountain Lions. One ball just falls just short for the Rams here. As they bring the full-court press on Bravelli. He keeps the handle, gives the pass off to Thomas. Thomas trying to take it himself. Goes outside. Cisse. Oh, couldn't hit the triple that time. Here come the Rams in transition. Conley from the baseline. They swing it outside the perimeter. Here's Demunic. Too strong off of the back of the iron. Great rebound there by Josh Villanueva. Villanueva trying to do it himself. Outside to McDowell at the top. They're going to reset. Rams playing man-to-man. There's Conley stripping the cookies and going up for the jam. Altitude approved by the man out of Danville. We're even at 11-11. 15 and a half left to go in the first half, and Anza already showing that they're not going to roll over against the number one team in California. Thomas couldn't finish there on the baseline. There's Conley guarding up with Bravelli. He gets double teamed. Pass over to the wing. 3-ball, not able to go for Lincoln. Villanueva with another solid rebound, outsizing the 6'9" Kenyon Demunic. Here he is at the logo. Oh, Demunic trying to go for the swipe. Thomas now with the rock. Motion to the left. DHO to McDowell. Brovelli. Hill hesitation. Mid-range J not able to go. Come the Rams. Lincoln doing it himself. Able to take contact. Fishing for the deuce. And the foul. Shane Lincoln with his first made basket. He's going to go to the line for a direct deposit. See if he can try to get a tax-free point here. So Justin LeBaugh going to be making early substitutions here for the Rams. Now in the game, number 13, Jaden Hutchins, along with number 67, that's Kirby Seals. Lincoln gets his free throw to go, taking a 13-11 lead for CCSF. Now number 5, Jalen Wheeler, now comes into the game as well. Outlet pass on the inbound to McDowell, not wasting any time. Couldn't finish at the hoop, however. Here come the Rams back. Seals inside, taking contact. Able to put it up for the easy two-pointer. And the timeout is going to be on the floor. So the Rams able to get a quick answer there. Kirby Seals fresh into the game, getting the basket. 16-11, CCSF in front of De Anza here on NorCal Sports TV.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Welcome you back to Cupertino. We've been seeing some high-level offense on display here in the early parts of the first half as the Rams holding a 16-11 lead over the Mountain Lions at the moment. We look back at that one play with Shane Lincoln finishing for the contact layup, which was a bucket and a foul. And you also get that strip by Elliott Conley, is giving Theo McDowell the work. And the quote, Snoop Dogg, if you watch that Peacock broadcast of the Warriors-Clippers game, he pretty much put a cookie shop on him. So Kirby Seals is going to go to the line here coming out of the timeout break, and Joe Bertisevich and staff were pretty adamant. Actually, it'll just be an inbound play. Joe Bertisevich was pretty vocal in that huddle where he wants to make sure that his guys are hustling. Because really that's what's going to take to get one past the Rams. On Villanueva not able to find free hands on an inbound, so he'll have to waste another timeout. Be a 30-second one. See Josh Villanueva, who is getting a rare start tonight. He's not one to start too many games. This is only his second start on the year. But he does try to find a way to contribute when he is on the floor, and I think the players. Gio Bravelli, he's been seeing some more action when he started the season on the bench. Even Caden Tanger, he's been a rotational guy. Just with him being a known starter, being one of a few returners. After the short timeout, the Mountain Lions do return to the floor here. They'll have the rock. Makai Thomas on the inbound. He's bringing it up, matching up against Jalen Weaver. Coming off the charger for the Rams in this one. That one's lost, but it's going to stay with De Anza. Also in the game, too, for City College of San Francisco, it's number 2, James Moore, as he's down low with Caden Thacker, who now enters the game for the Mountain Lions, as it's going to be a foul. So that will send Thacker to the line here. The second team foul for CCSF. Caden Thacker, he's been having himself a season. starting in most of the games. He's coming off the bench tonight, however. He'll get the first free throw to fall in. Josh Villanueva is going to get a break here. And Caden Thacker on the season, averaging close to 9 points a game, shooting 43.4% from the field altogether. So he's been very efficient when on the floor and can even knock down the occasional three ball. There's CCSF trying to look for an answer. Jalen Weaver at the top of the key. And they get a nice pick there. Got to pull up for a shot, no good. There is a solid rebound for the Rams. This courtesy of Marcus Robinson. He wears number 17. You see Jaden Hutchins throwing that pick for Wheeler there, but the shot wasn't able to go. Good hustle there by Marcus Robinson down low. So the Rams going to hold possession here. Robinson on the inbound, outside to Wheeler. Looks left, but it's lost. Brovelli coming up with the steal on the deflection, taking it all the way in, finishing at the cup with a little muscle. Gio Brovelli is making his presence known. You can just see on that play, not wasting any time, doing the mad dash and getting the bucket to fall, getting the Anza within one. But he does have a chance to even up the game once again. Anza also has number 15, Desan Poston, on the floor. Free throw goes, so we're tied at 16. 13 and a half still left in the first half. Still early on here in Cupertino. You haven't missed much if you're just getting home. See the Rams with a solid ball movement. And outside from three, that's number 11, Jordy McKenzie, who now is in the game. They try again. Moore can't hit the three. Oh, and caught for traveling is Robinson. Renee Robinson saying, you can't jaywalk on my court. Well, the Rams getting another turnover added to their tally. That should help De Anza stick with him in this one. The half-court trap being brought by CCSF. They're able to get it past the timeline. Oh, not enough on the finish there. De Anza missing an opportunity. Ravelli being defended hard. Comes Moore. Kicks to the left. Seals. Hines McKenzie. Moore from outside in. Able to hit the triple. James Moore getting one to go there. And Thomas is going to get fouled in transition. You see James Moore, he's just trying to look for that open look. He's been taking a few attempts from beyond the arc. That could be one flaw for San Francisco. They're only a team that shoots 31% from three. So most of the production doesn't necessarily come from the outside, but they do have high percentage shooters. Thomas, a hop step, trying to go from the side there, a little too strong off the iron. There's a foul on the rebound, however, a loose ball call. We look back at the play, Kirby Seals, he was coming down with it, but had Thomas with it. Thomas is the one getting booked with a personal foul. Robinson throwing the lob. Oh, Moore botched the dunk, but good recovery for number 8, Nick Cubley, to get the basket on the loose ball at midcourt, just in front of the scorer's table. Just see the lob up to Moore. Tried to throw it down with two hands, but couldn't do it cleanly. But Copley was in the right place at the right time. That's the sophomore guard, 6'5", from Novato. Isaac Cisse is going to hit the charger. Theo McDowell back in the game. 21-16 the score with the Rams in front. Ravelli tried to hit another one from three, but couldn't do it that time. Seals bounce pass to the corner. McKenzie, nothing but nylon on the tray. Joe Particevich is going to call another timeout. But the Rams starting to get a bit of a run going here. McKenzie able to chuck that one up. Local guy from San Francisco out of Archbishop Reardon and a D1 transfer from Eastern Washington getting it done for the Rams in this one. (24-16), the Rams lead. I was talking with the coaching staff for CCSF before the game. They've mentioned that this is a team that will spread the wealth a lot on the floor. As you can just see, based on the points tally so far, it hasn't just been one guy getting it done for the Rams in the early stages of the first half. But give credit to the Mountain Lions. They've hung tough with the #1 team in the state and the reigning 3C 2A champions. How about that move from the baseline? Deshaun Poston pulling up for the floater. Right out the timeout break, the Mountain Lions still trying to keep that energy up. So a lot of the bench guys on the court for the Rams. The starters have taken a breather on the charger. Action in the corner. McKenzie trying to do it again. He goes inside the seals. Goes for the turnaround. Just a beautiful move to the glass. Two-pointer falls. Number 67. Now in the game is Caden Tanger. He wears #1 for the Anza. McDowell with the pass off to him. Tanger to Thacker. Oh, McDowell is barely grasping the pass. It's getting crowded. That's on the elbow. Shot clock down to 5. McDowell trying to back his way in. Pulls up for the turnaround. Gets the friendly bounce. Theo McDowell. It's one guy that the Mountain Lions are trying to look for more. Open shooter from the corner. James Moore can't answer. Thomas pass in transition to McDowell. Oh, and smokes the layup there. Seals goes cross court. McKenzie from deep. Once again, Jordy McKenzie. He's going to empty the clip tonight from the outside. He gives the Rams a 9-point lead. 9.5 left to go in the first half. Thomas trying to match up. Now it's McDowell. Shot clock down to 5. They're going to have to hurry. McDowell. I look for the open shooter. Thacker clearing the space. Desperation shot. Well, it's going to be a shot clock violation. And McDowell just didn't have enough time for the clearance, but you look back at that last shot he made. He was able to get it off just early to beat the buzzer. And now most of the starters for the Rams return to the floor. Demunic is back in the game. Side of Mari Muhammad. Shane Lincoln. They throw the lob. off to Elliott Conley. Air authority on the hand for CCSF. Thomas, kick outside. Tanger from 3. No good. Amari Muhammad with the board. Rams trying to move fast. Here's Demunic. All 6'9" of them getting the triple to go. Easy money for the man from San Leandro. Juco Wimby making his presence known for the Rams, and so is Elliott Conley. And how about that quick run that CCSF were on? Just getting it done all over the floor. Demunic with the corner 3 to give them a 14-point lead. 8:37 left to go in the half. Here from Cooper.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Well, before the timeout break, the Rams went on a 15-point run. Extend this lead against De Anza, 34-20, 8:37 left to go in the half. De Anza, they've been kept quiet so far here, trying to break the scoring drought that they've been in. But they knew what the stakes were coming into this one. You're going up against the #1 team in the state, trying to get an early start in conference play. Cisse on the inbound gets the pass off to Brovelli, and he's going to get fouled in transition, trying to go for the layup. Goes down hard. And Cisse had a little bit of trouble trying to get the pass off on the inbound. Man, he had to watch out for Kenyon Demunic. He was going up, and, you know, it's like you're trying to shoot over a skyscraper when you're matching up against Demunic. Again, folks, he comes in as the top shot blocker in the state. He totals for 54, but his average is just over 2 a game. Spravelli at the free throw line gets the first one to go. Bravelli perfect in the sequence there. Oh, here come the Rams now, back on offense. Lincoln with the pass off to Oliveira. All 5 of the starters for CCSF on the floor. On Makai Thomas with the block there, and an errant pass goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Mountain Lions. Solid defensive possession there for De Anza. Bravelli on the inbound duties here. It's Thomas. Matching up with Lincoln. Goes to his left. Hits Cisse. Shot clock down to 8. Thomas trying to go downhill here and able to get it off the window for 2. Rams weren't trying to waste any time. Back in transition. Muhammad, Oliveira, Lincoln. On the wing. Left wide open for the 3. No good. Demunic with the hustle play. In for the rebound. Conley working with Cisse. Now it's Muhammad. Lincoln from the corner. Now on the baseline. Oliveira. Shot clock to 7. Demunic from the hot zone. No good on the board. Thomas going down hard. And we'll go back to the Mountain Lions. Makai Thomas trying to stay in hustle mode here. Had a chance to meet with his dad before the game. Gave a lot of credit for the work that we do here on NorCal Sports TV. Looking back on the play, Thomas went up for the rebound but got dragged there. Nothing too excessive, though. The refs just call it common foul. But the Rams are starting to get themselves in foul trouble. 6 teams fouls now, make it 7 with that call. Now the Anza trying to work themselves into the bonus here. Already 7 stacked up for the Rams. It's going to be an inbound play. Make that a trip to the charity stripe for Makai Thomas. It'll be a 1-of-1. Thomas not able to get the free throw to go. Missed opportunity. The Anza still down by 10. Lincoln to his left hits Samari Muhammad. Now Lincoln from the outside and hits another deep one. 3 balls have been falling for the Rams. The Anza trying to do the same. They just need to get a shot off. Defense has been tight just inside the perimeter by CCSF. Thomas pulling up for the mid-range jumper. Can't answer. Finally bringing it back up. Bounce past Oliveira, but into the hands of Cisse with the steal. Cisse able to hit it to the left. Oh, couldn't capitalize on the putback there. That's substitute number 21, Moses Kim. And finishing through the traffic, Elliott Conley. Another timeout will be called by De Anza. It's a bit of a sloppy possession there for the Mountain Lions as the Rams capitalizing on the mistakes. That was a short timeout there. Bertizovic trying to keep his men in order. A half winding down, just a little bit over 6 minutes left to go. CCSF stacking up on the full court. Rovelli, long pass. And able to get the 3 ball. That's Caden Thacker. That was the much needed answer that the Mountain Lions needed. Lincoln having to elevate on that pass. A little of a underhand toss to Elliott to the left. Oh, Demunic from the corner. Hop step in. His Muhammad, his 3 ball can't go. McDowell with a good rebound. Works past Demunic. Another kick out to the corner. Ravelli not able to answer from 3. Demunic to Conley. Southpaw release. No good, but there's a foul on that play. Look back at the 3 ball from Caden Thacker, and as mentioned, he can get it done shooting from downtown. Caden Thacker, freshman coming in from Minden, Nevada. He had a solid high school career where he was able to develop that 3 ball thanks to the coaching tutelage they had with his dad. On a slam dunk, just skying high, Nick Cubley. Now Ravelli with a big-time answer from deep. Free ball, no good. Fight for the rebounds on the board. Seals. Lets that one go. Here's Ravelli. Bring it up. De Anza playing with a little bit more up-tempo. Josh Villanueva. He's back on the floor. McDowell. Wasn't going to let the swipe catch him by surprise. Poston. What a maneuver around the defender there. Gets the deuce to fall. Lincoln. It's outside. That's McKenzie. No answer there off the tip of the rim. Gio Bravelli. This Caden Thacker. It's a 3-possession game that the Anza find himself in. Loose ball on the floor, but there's a foul. It's going to be booked on James Moore. But Nick Cupley with the one-hand jam from the baseline there. But it came just before Gio Bravelli doing what he does best, straight sharpshooter from the North Bay. 3:44 left to go in the half. The Anza trying to stick with the #1 team in Cali. There's Jalen Weaver trying to use that pick from Seals. McKenzie. Now it's Moore, 2 versus #2. Makai Thomas trying to take him to Clamp City. Loose ball. Stays with the Rams. Shot clock at 6. Wheeler, turnaround fadeaway. No good. Makai Thomas with the rebound. Theo McDowell grabbing the pass on the fast break and not able to finish, but he'll take the foul. The Mountain Lions adding a little bit more pressure for the Rams there. And McDowell was fouled on his way to the hoop, so he'll go to the line. And McDowell, he could get it done with a charity stripe. He's not one to leave money on the floor. This is the first free throw, however. He is an 82% free throw shooter, however. He will go 1 of 2 at the line. Still trying to put a dent into the deficit, but the Rams are stuck on 41 at the moment. It's Cupley, DHO to McKenzie. James Moore is just going to pop that one right in front of Makai Thomas. And that was a 3-ball that I'm sure didn't want to get allowed, but Bravelli once again being productive. And this kid has deserved the minutes in the starting 5. There's a small deflection there, but the Rams stay with it. There's a foul on the baseline. And that was a reach in on Desan Poston there. The 17th foul for the Mountain Lions, so the Rams will be in the bonus the rest of the way. It's Kirby Seals at the line here. Kirby Seals with the 1 of 1, good to go. Seals was teammates with Jordan McKenzie at Bay Area Powerhouse Archbishop Reardon in the city. But Archbishop Reardon, well known in the Bay Area high school basketball scene, sent a good number of players off to the Division I level. Makai Thomas, and the CCF bench was trying to look for a travel there. And a blocking foul down low. The shot does not go. Theo McDowell, he's going to go to the line here. This will be a 1 of 1. Now Caden Thacker back into the game for Makai Thomas as he'll hit the charger. Makai Thomas in a quality amount of minutes in this one. Here's McDowell. No good. Now here come the Rams. Once again, 2 minutes left to go. Moore from the right this time. Cash money. Backer still stuck in the backcourt. Now Robert Morgan seeing his first minutes of action here for the Rams. He wears number 23. Copley, finishing into the traffic, Seals tried to go for the put-back dunk, couldn't do it. Here's Poston, all by himself, rising up. But he was fouled from behind. James Moore getting it done from a 3 in this one. Gotta love his game, sophomore from Concord. Now Deshaun Poston will go to the line. Gonna be for 2 shots. I'll get the first one. Makai Thomas, after a short breather, he'll come in for Brovelli. Brovelli's been eating up a lot of minutes on the floor tonight so far. Poston couldn't get the second free throw. The Rams trying to stack on to their 13-point lead before the halftime break. Copley, cross court. No good on the 3 by Robinson. But on the rebound, Hutchins. There's a strip there for the Mountain Lions. Theo McDowell all by himself. And he's able to finish on the glass. Minutes now turn to seconds here in the first half. Jaden Hutchins, just getting swallowed up in the high post. Kicked out the Seals. Seals couldn't hit the cutter. Morgan now. Morgan a hop step and a pull up. Friendly bounce. Robert Morgan, fresh off the bench. Again, answered, and a steal on the pass. Lob City by City College of San Francisco. Kirby Seals flying high. If that's what you call 6-7 business, it's done right. 6 seconds left. Thomas, doing it himself, hits the gas. But he couldn't finish at the cup. Half-court heave by Morgan. Not going to go, but the Rams with a strong finish and an exclamation point to end the first half. So we look back at the play. You can see Marcus Robinson grabbing the steal. And he's finding 6-7 man Kirby Seals flying high for the two-hand punch on the lob. But what a battle we have on our hands here between City College of San Francisco and De Anza. De Anza trying to fight to stay in it with the number 1 team in California and the reigning 3C 2A champs. But Justin LeBau's squad has started off their first game in conference play trying to make a big claim. So we're going to see how the second half plays out. 53-38, the Rams lead the Mountain Lions going into the locker room. We'll take a 15-minute intermission ourselves from Cupertino. This is Philip Hall on the call for some 3C 2A men's basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice. And she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. There was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with conflict, saying I ain't do this or that. I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Honestly, coming to De Anza, I wouldn't have asked for help. I would try to do things on my own and make a way, but I found out actually reaching out to your resources will definitely help me in the long run.
The calculators, the scientific calculators that they provide are the best because those are very expensive, as well as the iPads and computers that we can rent over there are really good, and the hotspot as well that we have really helps overall.
Financial aid helped me by ways though. It helped me buy my hygiene stuff, get some food, and help me pay for all books. Everything I need, like school-wise, financial aid was able to cover that.
It's a place to get away from all the distractions that surround being a student-athlete, get to focus on my work. It's just that safe haven.
Those mental health check-ins that we have every Thursday, I found it really helpful. Because now it's like, I'm not trying to sound corny, but it's like, I feel it's like a safe place other than the football field where I can just like listen to someone, or where they even like give us a spot to go to when we need help and stuff.
We won't know everybody's backstory. We won't know what they did before they got here, what they're gonna do next. But everybody that come here, not in the same situations. Some people come to California for school and they start off homeless. With 12U being open from 9 to 8, that's a good place to be, relax, chill, eat while watching TV, do homework, until you gotta leave out and go face reality later on. But still, fast helps a lot, a lot.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
My mom's kids, I'm the first to graduate college. Now I got my godsons talking about like, oh, I'm gonna get a master's and I'm gonna get this. I want to set the example of, you know, that anybody can make a change. Education is important and that they should pursue education. And also for other, you know, kids that are maybe in the crowd that have family members like me, or maybe they grew up the way that I grew up, and just show them that, hey, you know, we can all do this. This is not just for a specific demographic. Everybody's welcome at school.
It's the Good Guys 35th Fuel Curve Autumn Get-Together. Over 2,500 American-made and powered show cars and trucks. A huge swap meet, Fender Midway Family Fun Zone, live music and more. November 8th and 9th at the Alameda County Fairgrounds. Details at good-guys.com.
I personally believe working with my teammates in the program helped build a bond and like our chemistry on and off the field. So it's not just football, it's more so school related as well.
I come from another college program. My aunt recommended me to come over here. She told me that the Anza program is pretty nice. And she was not lying at all. The FAST program helps out a lot. Here, they have a lot more tutors than the other college I was at. That's what I see. Over there, they just send you to the computer lab and like, all right, here, go do your homework, go do all that. And there was no help.
Tutoring session had helped me in a good way personally. For me, just sitting back, listening, taking stuff in, and just moving better as a person instead of coming with like conflict, like saying I ain't do this or that. Like I just took criticism and just be better later on in life.
Honestly, coming to De Anza, I wouldn't have asked for help. I would try to like do things on my own and make a way, but I found out like actually reaching out to your resources will definitely help me in the long run.
The calculators, the scientific calculators that they provide are the best because those are very expensive, as well as the iPads and computers that we can rent over there are really good, and the hotspot as well that we have really helps overall.
Financially, it helped me by ways though. It helped me buy my hygiene stuff, get some food, and help me pay for all books. Everything I need, like school-wise, financially, we was able to cover that.
It's a place to get away from all the distractions that surround being a student athlete, get to focus on my work. It's just that safe haven.
Those mental health check-ins that we have every Thursday, I found it really helpful because now it's like, I'm not trying to sound corny, but it's like I feel it's like a safe place other than the football field where I can just like listen to someone, or where they even like give us a spot to go to when we need help and stuff.
We won't know everybody's backstory. We won't know what they did before they got here, what they're gonna do next. But everybody that come here, not in the same situations. Some people come to California for school and they start off homeless. With 12U being open from 9 to 8, that's a good place to be, relax, chill, eat while watching TV, do homework, until you gotta leave out and go face reality later on. But still, fast helps a lot, a lot.
And we welcome you back to Cupertino as we're about to get ready for the second half as we got some 3C2A men's basketball here on NorCal Sports TV in the battle between the number one ranked team in the state, City College of San Francisco, and the Anza Mountain Lions, who are down by 15 coming from the locker room. As we welcome you back on NorCal Sports TV, this is Philip Hall on the call. Glad that you could join us for this Wednesday night coverage, as it's been a pretty good one, folks. Give a lot of credit to the Mountain Lions for staying in with the number one team in the state and the reigning 3C2A champions, as in that first half, the Rams were led mostly on offense by James Moore, who hit 3 threes, giving him 9 points on the night. And even Kenyon Demunic had 2 threes himself. He stands at 6 points in the score tally, and Elliot Conley with 6 points himself. So it's been a diversified portfolio of scoring on offense for Justin LeBau's squad. But for the Mountain Lions, they've really had to go really reliant on Gio Bravelli, who finished out that first half with 3 made three-pointers and finished with a total of 14 points in the first frame. And Theo McDowell only being held to 8 points, may need to be a little bit more productive on the offensive side to try to stay in this game with the Rams. But the Anza has been trying to do everything they can to go up against a formidable Division I level JUCO program with a lot of good history. Of course, with Justin LeBau, in 23 years of coaching, he has just been an absolute legend, building CCSF into the winningest program in the history of junior college basketball, boasting an all-time record of over 500 career wins, and the Rams being 20-time Coast Conference champions and getting their 6th 3C2A state championship this past season. And this is a program that has sent over 70-plus players to the Division I level, 30-plus players to the Division II, Division III, and NAIA levels, and even producing a first-round draft pick in the NBA. But with the accolades aside, the Rams know that they have a target on their back going up against teams in the NorCal region and in the Coast Conference North Division as they try to get their first conference win of the season. We return from the halftime break. The Rams trying to open up here in the scoring column, and they do, thanks to Elliot Conley coming out of the locker room, popping a 3. The Anza's probably going to try to continue to shoot from the outside. That's most likely going to be the only way they could keep it close with the Rams. See McDowell over on the wing, handoff to Bravelli. He has Demunic on him, working around him in the paint. Makai Thomas missed it on the first attempt, but gets the putback. Here are the Rams back on offense. Demunic pump faked it, thought about it, but goes to the right to Lincoln. Lincoln on the shoulder, a late whistle, but a foul is going to be called in the paint. And Makai Thomas getting booked at that time. That's going to send Shane Lincoln to the line. Lincoln getting the first free throw to go. Shane Lincoln's one of the few out-of-state players on the Rams roster from Arlington, Virginia. Product of Bishop O'Connell High School. During his high school career, he averaged 10 points per game. But this is a lot of defense on the ball. Only able to go 1 for 2 at the line, but the Rams recover on the offensive board. Conley tried to go for another triple, couldn't answer. Rams trying to go for another opportunity here. Hitting it, lining it up is Amari Muhammad. Amari Muhammad, who's a little bit quiet in that first half, trying to make some noise here. The Rams extend their lead up by 20. Here's McDowell. Reverse lay, able to go in. Theo McDowell with the answer. Demunic. Oh, pass is deflected, grabbed by Thomas, but stepped out of bounds. Look back at the layup by McDowell, taking it down Main Street and even getting it past Demunic. Demunic was a little bit close from taking his rent money. Here's Conley with the rock over to Oliveira. It was right. DHL to Muhammad. Demunic. Catch and shoot triple off the iron. The fight for the rebound down low. It's going to stick with the Mountain Lions here. It's going to be an inbound play. And Rams stacking up on full court. All 5 players in the backcourt. And Gio Bravelli looking dead in the face of the 6'9" guard out of San Leandro. Bounce it off to McDowell from the nail mark. Villanueva. They'll swing it to Cisse. Cisse, pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Good to go. Isaac Cisse didn't do too much in the first half. Really didn't do anything at all. Wasn't able to get a basket to go. Gets on the board for the first time tonight. The foul over on the baseline. The second team foul for the Mountain Lions here. Come on the inbound. There's Muhammad. Oh, slips on the floor, and it's going to be a travel. So some phantom condensation catches Amari Muhammad off guard. All right, they're going to have to get the mop out, clean up that spot as Muhammad fell straight back. Last year, the Rams fought their way to the state title, going 32-1, 13-1 in conference play. But that team from last year was just stacked up with talent as they had averaged 92.1 points per game. Thomas to the corner. Bravelli, gets denied by Demunic. But they stay with it. Thomas with the teardrop over everybody. That's what you call not giving up on the play there. Even though Keon Demunic denied him access, denied Bravelli access, he was still able to recover. On Muhammad, left open. That 3-ball goes again. And Joe Particevich showing frustration from the sideline there. Wondering why there wasn't a man on Muhammad. And so the Mountain Lions still kind of out of sorts. Haven't been able to find a rhythm since coming back from the halftime break. 63-46, Rams holding a hefty lead. 16:04 on the game clock. Rams bringing that full court trap once again. Oliveira matching up tight on McDowell. Here's McDowell. Work around Lincoln. Pass it to the outside. Thomas taking contact. Once again out beating Demunic to the cup. Oliveira is going to get fouled. They were trying to look for the travel call, but don't get it. The Mountain Lions already with 3 team fouls. Haven't played 5 minutes in the half yet. Conley on the inbound. He's going to pass out to Muhammad. Keon Demunic trying to throw him the screen. Going to kick it out to Demunic. Oh, pump fake twice. Has Cisse on him. It's going to be a foul. Don't think the shot is going to count. but there will be a foul on the shot there. So Deshaun Poston going to come into the game, but it's going to be a timeout called by Justin LeBaugh. So they're going to talk it over here before they go to the line for free throws. 63-48, CCSF holding the lead. A quick timeout on the floor as Kenyon Demunick is going to go to the line for free throws. The other thing to note about Kenyon Demunick, his game high for blocks was at 8 on the season, and believe it or not, with how dominant CCSF is, it came in their lone loss of the season against West Valley. West Valley, who themselves also won a 3C 2A championship 2 years ago. They're able to get one over the top-notch Rams. Back from the timeout break, Lincoln trying to catwalk the baseline there, but there's a foul underneath. The Anza just finding themselves in foul trouble. They need to be very careful, especially with how much time is left in this half. Oh, the 15th foul, that will send Shane Lincoln to the line here. He's going to miss the first free throw. Josh Villanueva is going to hit the charger. Caden Thacker back into the game, so Mountain Lions are going to go small. Made free throw. Good by Lincoln. An open space. Poston kicks it to the corner of Rovelli, but he stepped on the sideline there. So out of bounds, it'll be Ram ball. De Anza can't afford to give up too many turnovers to CCSF, just knowing how hot they've been since coming out of the timeout break. Oh, look at Makai Thomas with the steal. Oh, he steps out of bounds there. Trying to run down the court. So when you thought you had an opportunity, try to get a quick one, it backfires. Muhammad to Conley. That's Muhammad. Hands up all around. It's going to be another foul booked on the Mountain Lions. That's a 16th foul, and that was Gio Bravelli, the victim. There's Jordan McKenzie on the inbound duties here. He's back in the game along with Marcus Robinson. Justin LeBaugh bringing out the second unit for the Rams. James Moore, who's been the hot hand for the Rams tonight. He's got the shot clock at 8. Trying to get something off. Spin move inside. Couldn't finish on the first go, but gets the putback on the second. James Moore continuing to stay productive. Ty Thomas doing it himself. He'll take the foul. He was trying to drive downhill that time. Just talk about the hustle that Makai Thomas provides on the ball. especially with him being a newcomer to this Mountain Lions team. His production hasn't been too shabby. Like, you give a lot of credit to what he's been able to do since joining up with De Anza this season. He's had some games where he's been able to score high in the tallies, as well as also coming up on defense. Not able to get the first free throw to go in the sequence. And Mekhi Thomas' season high for points in the game was 26. It was in that win on the road where De Anza went down to San Diego for a tournament where they beat Grossmont 93-89. It was a close game where he was able to get those 26 points on 10 of 18 shooting. There's a steal by the Mountain Lions. They hurry down the court. Isaac Cisse with numbers now. Poston, long pass to the corner. Bravelli. Oh, and just not a wise decision as he goes out of bounds with it. And Joe Bertizovic showing frustration on the sideline once again, just jumping in anger. Just wondering why that pass had to happen. Trouble in the corner for the Rams. Good defensive stop there for the Mountain Lions on that play. The Rams were forced into another turnover. And they have not slowed down with the full court traps either. Seals matching up with Thacker. He has to hand it off to Theo McDowell. McDowell trying to do it himself, but he'll draw the foul. There's going to be Nick Cubley booked on the blocking foul. So it's going to be 2 for McDowell. He'll try to get it the hard way. Now look for some tax-free points. McDowell getting that one to go. Well, De Anza still down by 16, but they'll need everything they can to chip away into this deficit. And it really just comes from trying to go for more high percentage shots and even trying to get the Rams into foul trouble. Now McKenzie getting that pick from Seals. Pass to the top to Cubley. Cubley getting booked for jaywalking there. I'll go back to the Mountain Lions. Well, they're able to force him into making a mistake. The Anza are going to need a few more of those. Well, most of the starters are on the court. Oh, a risky pass there, but it'll go out of bounds. But the Anza do get up close. They are in their front court here. McDowell. Cisse, the handoff. He's in the high post. Hop step around Cubley. Great shot for the turnaround. More swing over to the corner. Double team. Now Seals to Moore. Moore taking contact, does not get the bucket. But he will go to the line for 2. Now Isaac Cisse getting booked that time. So it's already 17 fouls racked up for De Anza. James Moore having an excellent night. He's going to continue to pile it on, add to his tally here. And those are the kind of things that De Anza needs to limit down to continue to progress through this second half. Moore going 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. Ravelli double team in the full court trap. Thomas finding a lane right down Main Street, all gas, no brakes. On the ball movement, it's being erratic by CCSF. Seals over to the corner, McKenzie for three, no answer. Copley fighting for the offensive board and getting the deuce. And McDowell at midcourt. Poston with a lane to the basket. It's good hustle. Now there's a steal. Thomas one-on-one with Robinson. He'll glide his way. Makai Thomas turning it on here. Anza cutting the deficit down by 11 now. Still with plenty of time. Moore wide open for the triple. He hits. So momentum kind of getting snatched out of the hands by the Mountain Lions that time, but trying to stay with them as much as they can. Thomas again going in. Can't get it. McDowell fighting for the offensive board and the second chance, but he'll take the foul. A high risk, high reward for Anza in this one on those last few possessions, but Makai Thomas, he's been on the move, trying to keep the energy high. And usually it's McDowell that is the engine for the Mountain Lions offense, but tonight Makai Thomas trying to help pick up some of the slack, especially coming off missing 2 games due to injury. There's McDowell at the line, gets the first free throw to go in this sequence. But now the Rams bringing out their starting unit. So it could cause trouble for Anza down the stretch. 11-11 left on the game clock. But the starting 5 is well rested. McDowell going 1 for 2 at the line in the sequence. Shane Lincoln. Guard up on the left side of the perimeter. Muhammad. Long pass back to Lincoln. Conley at the top. Takes a fall. I think it was going to be a foul there on the reach. Just look back at the play. Conley going left, and looked like Ravelli, he didn't really reach a hand out there. The referees say otherwise. Joe Ravelli's going to get subbed out of the game. Caden Tanger, he'll re-enter. Nonetheless, Elliott Conley, he's at the charity stripe. And Elliott Conley coming into tonight, he averages just under 10 points a game, a high percentage shooter, about 52% on the season. But he misses the 1 of 1. Posting off to the right to Thomas. Thomas matching up with Oliveira. Mountain Lions space the floor. Tanger getting trapped there by Conley. He forces him into a travel. The Rams able to get it back. Muhammad swings left to Lincoln. Lincoln with a lane to the cup. And he's going to get booked with a travel. So there must be a discount on travels tonight by the refereeing crew, as the Mountain Lions able to get even, but they're going to need an answer here. It's about close to hitting the 10-minute mark. Thomas trying to keep the handle. He does. Tanger. Back to Thomas. They'll reset. Kicks it to the corner. Poston looking for space. Inside and gets the mid-range J, the fall. Just need a little bit of space. And he's able to get a 2-ball to go. Touch last, goes out of bounds, still stays with the Rams. But a great play there by the Son Poston, even though his action has been limited coming off the bench tonight, still being productive. That's how the forward from San Jose gets it done. Conley for 3. Oh, Demunic fighting on the boards, and he's able to win the rebound battle. Bertizovic just pounding the scorer's table there in frustration. Todd Thomas going for the running shot. Foul is on the floor. He's going to stay with the Mountain Lions as Amari Muhammad is booked that time. And Keon Demunic is a tough man to stop, especially when you see him on the boards. That 6'9" length, along with a, not to mention, 7-foot, 3-inch wingspan, really helps him on the glass. McDowell locks it in, trying to use a little muscle. Too strong. Conley fighting hard for the board there. Here's James Moore. Decides to chuck it. Hits the side of the iron. Demunic gives it back to him. Now Demunic matching up, double team. The Rams swinging outside. Conley from the top. No good, but Moore running in for the putback slam. So the Anza not wasting any time. Still trying to cut into that 15-point deficit. Thomas trying to hop his way in, but Conley booked for the blocking foul. The Rams now getting themselves into foul trouble. Already 5 team fouls for them. Joe Bertizovic is going to bring out his second team unit in this rotation. It's Thacker, Kim, Brovelli, Cisse, and Poston on the floor for De Anza. There's Poston. Kicks it to the corner, hits Kim. Kim trapped on the baseline, nowhere to go. Poston, top of the key, shot clock down to 4. Poston decides to go from deep. And hits off the side of the hoop. A 3-ball was off the mark. Just barely. Moore. Bounce pass to Conley. All that space in the paint. Is barbecue chicken for Kenyon Demunic. And he's able to get the foul to go with it as well. So it's going to be a 3-point play coming up. There's already 9 team fouls in the half for De Anza. Demunic able to complete the 3-point opportunity. Yeah, but he's starting to cause more trouble and on the floor, and Ravelli losing it in that full court trap. Once again, that has just been deadly by CCSF tonight. But it will stay with the Mountain Lions here on offense. Joe Bertizovic going to use a timeout here, talk things over. But the Rams going on a bit of a run here in the second half. 7:38 left to go. De Anza trying to stay within them, even with them being down by 18, but a good one on hands. De Anza trying to fight to the end here in Cupertino.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Over the Rams trying to open up their conference schedule with a win over De Anza. De Anza trying to stay hopeful with just a handful of time left to go in the game. But it's been an all-around team performance by no surprise for CCSF. The Mountain Lions even trying to fight hard themselves. It's just a few mistakes, getting away from the Mountain Lions in this one. They'll have the ball after coming out of that quick timeout break. After tonight, CCSF will have a road game on Friday at Cañada out in Redwood City. And for De Anza, their next matchup after tonight, they will go on the road out to Livermore to see Las Positas, another tough opponent. To have to get things done here. A big-time block by Kenyon DeMunick. He was telling Makai Thomas that the rent was due on that one. You can add on another tally of blocks to the state leader in total blocks. Thacker with the shot clock down to 5, gives it off to McDowell. McDowell catwalking the baseline. Got swallowed up there by James Moore, but it's a foul. And you just see on that play, the Rams still doing a good job at having De Anza get down to the last second. McDowell, I think that free throw to fall. But De Anza may have to work more from the outside, especially with Kenyon DeMunick being on the floor. Lincoln passing it over to Conley. Lob, I guess, grabbed in the air by Thomas. It's a steal. Gives off to Rovelli in transition. He hits the brakes. Pulls up. Left elbow jumper. Smooth and easy. No chaser for the man from San Rafael. Lincoln. Friendly bounce on the 3. A bit of luck goes in favor of the Rams that time. McDowell with the lane. And one finish with contact. Big time play by T-Mac. So he takes the bump from Oliveira. He'll go to the line for a 3-point play, and hopefully that could be a momentum play for the Mountain Lions to stay in this game. 15 points may look like a lot, but with 6:26 on the game clock, De Anza can try to get a few stops and go on a run here. Just the old school style of stop and score needed by Joe Bertisevic's squad. McDowell finishing the 3-point play, made free throw. There's Lincoln. Over to Muhammad. Not too many bodies on the perimeter for the Mountain Lions. McKenzie. The Kirby Seals double teamed in the corner. Long pass, cross court. Amari Muhammad goes boom with the triple. Back-to-back threes, good by the Rams. Thomas thought about it. Instead hits Cisse. He'll get one back. Alex Cisse from deep. He'll answer. Lob up to DeMunick. 2-hand punch for vertical violence. Thomas trying not to allow Demunik to give him problems. It's Rovelli, high arcing three, miss. Demunik on the boards that time for the rebound. He's going to get it back, pump fakes the three. He hits McKenzie, dropping a dime. McKenzie dropping a triple. That's what you call spreading the wealth. That's the MO of the City College of San Francisco Rams. That is what they will do. Cisse from the wing this time. Strong out the back iron, McDowell down low. And he's able to get it to go off the glass. There's Dominic Diaz. Going to get checked into the game. He throws off the sweatshirt. He's over at the scorer's table. Next dead ball play, he'll come in. Demunik from deep. No good. Good rebound there by Thomas. Thomas trying to go coast to coast. Loses the rock, but it's a foul in the attempt to go up. That was Mari Muhammad drawing the foul on Thomas as he'll go to the line. Makai Thomas still trying to have a presence here. 91-71, or 74, excuse me. This is the score. With 4:13 left to go in the game. Now some substitutions being made by the Rams and by the Mountain Lions. So some guys coming off the charger here. Thomas trying to answer here at the line. Misses both. That won't help De Anza much. Trying to break this hole here. There's Shane Lincoln. Dominic Diaz on him. New entry into the game. Seals to Muhammad. Looking for free hands. They track the package. Over to Lincoln. He's at the high post. Outsizing Diaz for the bucket. Well, it's just skill move in the post. Done well by the Rams players. McDowell, quick pass off from Villanueva for the easy layup. McKenzie keeping the rock. They go to the corner. Muhammad pull up from the baseline for the J. Amari Muhammad having himself a night, doing it all. 95-76. The Rams continue to push it. There's a turnover. Still grabbed by Muhammad. Another lob up to Seals. The 6'7" Kirby Seals goes flying. That one's lost by Thomas. McKenzie, tried to throw another lob up to Kirby. Out of bounds, and Thomas is down on the ground still. Trying to pull back. Looks like his calf might have had a bit of a stretch there. Maybe he overstretched it. Everything's okay, but how about Kirby Seals with the aerial plays? And the Rams is killing the Mountain Lions in the air tonight. Now the trainer coming over to check on Thomas, trying to stretch out that left leg of his. Hopefully everything's okay. Maybe it's just a cramp. But the Rams do push the lead. Up by 21 here, 2:37 left to go, and I think that's going to be enough for CCSF to get this one. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Makai Thomas still getting checked on here. Look like he's going to get helped up. Going to walk off the floor, but this night might be done. See the trainer, Caden Tanger, trying to help him over to the bench. And, yeah, just another tough loss for Makai Thomas, especially with him returning after missing 2 games due to injury. Got a little bit of a pull in that leg. I think for Joel Bertizovic, however, he might be mailing this one in as the Rams stretching this lead to 21 when De Anza were still trying to stay in it, only being down by 12. But even with the valiant effort made by De Anza tonight, City College of San Francisco just showing why they're the #1 team in the state right now, are in position to go for win number 14 on the year and their first win to open up Coast Conference North play. They see McKenzie with the steal there and finishing high and soaring for the layup. Jordan McKenzie, he's been getting his money tonight off the bench. That just goes to show how deep this Ram squad is. There's McKenzie with another strip, another dash down the floor, but getting it back there. A new substitution for De Anza, that's number 20, Brian Chow. Bertizovic having to go deep into his bench and in garbage time here pretty much as we hit the 2-minute mark. Diaz with the rock. The Villanueva with seals on him. Gonna be out of bounds, kickball call. But for a team in CCSF who came in with the 4th best defense in the state, they have really shown that in the second half. And De Anza, like, they came out strong against them to start the game, but the Rams, when they start to find that rhythm, go on this run, especially with how deep Justin LeBach's squad is, they're able to get things done and make magic happen. There's a foul on the shot attempt there by Moses Kim. He's going to go to the line. Yeah, a bit of a surprise for who has produced well for the Rams. You talk about players like James Moore coming off the bench and getting things done. Again, folks, in that first half, he had the team high with 9 points on 3 made three-pointers. Even Amari Muhammad, he's been a strong producer for the Rams in this one as well. The Rams may try to look to crack that 100 mark. He seals, dumps it off inside, but a big block made by Noea Apala for his 22. There's a pass to Chow. Chow guard up in the paint by Robert Morgan, but it will be a foul. Chow will go to the line. Yeah, but coming into tonight, De Anza kind of knew what they were up against in a dominant Ram squad, especially in this all-time series. Now, I'm sure De Anza's not the only team that dread going up against City College of San Francisco in conference play. It's knowing that what they have done to them in the past. Last year they lost to them at home 82-71. The Rams getting a home win over De Anza, and even here inside of the Lions Den in Cupertino, it was an 84-63 result. So the Rams surpass their points tally against the Mountain Lions Now on the verge of cracking 100. There's Jaden Hutchins at the line, gets that free throw to go, and there it is. And goes 2 for 2 at the line. Over the 4th time this season, the Rams are going to get a win, scoring over 100 points. Minutes now turn to seconds here in the second half. Diaz with a turnaround jumper, no good. Hutchins down the floor, and it's going to be a foul going to the basket. And in the last game for CCSF, they took care of Contra Costa 107-53. So it's the second game in a row where they've scored over 100 points. Hutchins can't get the free throw to go in his second trip to the line. Back-to-back the trips. And goes 1 for 2. Now there's Kenny Vo wearing number 11. Yeah, but for Anza, gonna have to have a short memory and try to see if they can get one against Las Positas. Is another challenge for them in their next matchup. That is who they will see next. The Rams just going to dribble this one out. Jalen Wheeler, the last one to touch the rock. So the Mountain Lions will see Las Positas on Friday, and for the Rams, who will get win number 14, we'll wrap things up here tonight in Cupertino, winning 102-79, as they will see Kenyatta on Friday. Another road matchup as they get win number 1 in Coast Conference play. Open up conference play in this battle of the 101. Yeah, but San Francisco once again just doing what they do best, just showing the dominance all around. And it's fair to say that they're going to raise some HE double hockey sticks down the stretch in the Coast Conference this season, trying to go back-to-back, winning their second straight 3C 2A title. As Anza, who came out with a valiant effort, just wasn't enough to try to upset the number 1 team in California. Justin LeBar, with his 23 years of experience, is showing why he's got the best JUCO program in California and maybe even the nation. But that's going to wrap things up for us here on NorCal Sports TV. Final score once again, City College of San Francisco 102, Anza 79. We're glad you could join us here tonight in Cupertino for this midweek coverage of 3C2A men's basketball. I want to thank you to our camera crew that we've had the pleasure of working with us tonight. Thank you to my producer, Levi Flores. This is Philip Hall signing off, saying so long and good night from Cupertino.